Okay, guys, I've been there, done that, right? Here's what I know. Friends gossip or your enemies. Let them talk. Do you see what I'm saying? Now, they can, gossip themselves right off the invitation list, okay? If that's what they want to do, let them have it. Greetings, guys. Welcome back to the channel. It's Earth Angel Vivi. I hope you guys have been well, taking care of yourselves, and soaking up some good sun on whatever part of the earth you are. Let's jump into this topic. Okay, so for example, with the non-reactive method, perhaps someone has come to you or emailed you, jumped in your inbox or in your DMs and said, hey, I just have a couple of tips to help you out with your business, right? And all of the tips are super snidey and super weird vibes. And you can take everything as constructive criticism, because there's a lot to learn even from haters, right? But here's the thing. Maybe you want to use the non-reactive and you just want to simply say, you know what, thank you. I'm not taking any information in right now, but I do appreciate your feedback. And you keep it pushing. You don't have to respond in a negative way like, who made you the authority on my business? Like, you don't have to do that, right? Use the non-reactive method. Thank them for their communication and tell them to have a blessed day. Or you can go a step further and just ignore it, right? You have a friend that is, really an energy vampire. And they're asking for the 50th time, they're asking you, should they break up with him, right? And you're like, girl, we've already been through this. Nope. Use the non-reactive method, and understand that perhaps they just want someone to listen. You can choose to listen, and you can just say, you know what? I don't have anything to add to this. I just want you to know that I support you in whatever decision that you make, right? Because, they need to know that they can not come to you to dump this, all of this onto you, this negative energy transfer, right? That's what it is. It's just an exchange of energy, because all it's doing is refueling them to go back and deal with his drama some more. So just so you know, I don't have anything to add. I've heard you, and I'm praying for you, right? And you leave it at that. Number 6, keep it simple. Keep it simple, just like lemonade, okay? So look, now, even for your birthday, perhaps you just want to do what comes naturally to you, and you want to have people around that, are fitting with you at the time. You don't have to have your 3rd grade best friend, you know what I mean? You don't have to fly them out. If that's not, where you're at in life, keep it simple. Enjoy yourself, right? Don't freak out about all the little details and everything being perfect. And when you add and include more people to help you manage it, sometimes that can end up being the demise of a happy, wonderful moment that's supposed to be all about you. Graduation, any of that, right? Unless it comes to a wedding, because you do sometimes need an army for a wedding. So I'll let you have that. You don't have to keep that simple. But for other things, just keep it simple and enjoy yourself, right? Do something that you've always wanted to do and you haven't had the time. And so go ahead and do it for your birthday. Take the stress out of it. I remember one time for my daughter's 5th birthday party, I decided to just make a homemade cake and have a backyard barbecue, throw on a tiara, and just let her run around in her play clothes and just enjoy herself, right? Now, every other birthday, I probably went a bit too far. But that year, I said, I don't have the energy or the money. So I kept it simple. And let me tell you, that was one of her best birthdays. Okay, parents? So even if it's for your kids' birthdays and you're just, really stressed out, keep it simple. Number 7, don't be OD. Don't do that, right? Don't overdo it. Now, you don't need to keep up with anyone else, right? Just do what makes you happy and make sure that you're showing up as your true self. If you're going to an event and perhaps, it says that it's, semi-formal, okay, that doesn't mean that you have to look exactly how the hostess is gonna look. Just come, dress for the occasion, but make sure it fits who you are. You don't have to completely change yourself. And if you feel that you are, being inauthentic, pass, just politely decline. Do you see where I'm coming from? Don't be OD. Number 8, you are not a publicist, okay? You are a diamond, right? So, you don't have to clear up any rumors. Let them have it. You see where I'm coming from? Friends gossip, or your enemies. Let them talk. You see what I'm saying? Now, they can, gossip themselves right off the invitation list, okay? If that's what they want to do, let them have it. Let those cousins tell it all whenever it suits them, okay? Let them put that spin on that story, okay? Just don't go to that reunion. You see where I'm coming from? People are going to talk regardless. Whether you feel you were right or they feel they were right, it doesn't matter. Everybody has a right to speak their mind, and you have a right to say, I don't care what you heard. Do you see where I'm coming from? Let me tell you something. You don't have anything that you need to clear up, because let me tell you something. When the hating doesn't work, they start telling lies. Period. Number 9. Start doing subtraction when things don't add up. Do you see where I'm coming from? Now, basically, don't tolerate disrespect. Cut it off and shut it down when it is not fruitful in your life. When it is starting to rot, right, you need to take it out of the basket so it doesn't spoil the fruit around it. Do you see where I'm coming from? Now, also another situation. Now, start subtracting when there's no reciprocity. Do you see what I'm saying? It means you are a seed, so things need to pour into you so that you can grow. If you don't have reciprocation, then it's time for you to cut it off, okay? Subtract it when it's not adding up. Right, now, number 10, this is my final tip. Well, probably not my final one, but for this video, my final tip for better boundaries in your life. Okay, dream big, right? But celebrate little. So when you dream big, celebrate every little thing that goes along with that big dream, right? Those small wins are really important. So when you have this huge goal and you finally reach the step where you can, get started on it, that's a win. You need to celebrate that little win. Congratulations to you. If you started researching your book, that's a win. You're on the way. If you are able to sign a lease for your new workspace, celebrate that. Celebrate your new workspace. Buy yourself a plant for your new desk and keep it moving. Your Instagram page all of a sudden start paying for itself, right? You're profitable, you're monetizing. That's a small win. Congratulations. Just keep dreaming and keep achieving, right? All this will help you on your self-love journey. I'm on a self-love journey. Get on one with me. Be all about your Father's business, which means being about God's business, right? So anything that's positive and that's going to help other people and going to serve others, then you need to celebrate that, right? So every day that you wake up and you give kindness and you show up for what you're brought here to do and show up for your passion and you're trying to stay on your path, celebrate yourself because you're already winning. Do you see where I'm coming from, guys? Okay, guys, and with that, I'll see you in the next video.